What do you want, Chelsea? Oscar, what do you want? Hello. This is just a super quick and random live stream, nothing planned. Oscar just wants to say hi to everyone. So don't mind me. Today is my day off. Today is just my chores and errands day. So, you know, it's one of those days when you just at home doing chores, doing laundry, doing the dishes, and then you end up looking like this with like sweaty hair and everything, just because I've been on a run all day. So I'll definitely go to the gym in a little bit and then I'll take my shower. And now I gotta feed the dog. Hi Danny, how you doing? Did you get some good rest after Marco's stream? You were pretty busy there. I was glad that you were around because you're way better than I am with the whole moderating thing. I'm not on your level. It always takes me forever to read all the comments first and then to evaluate if I need to block or delete or instant block or give them a timeout or a strike. So I'm glad that you are a pro. Hi Marco. Glad to help. I'm glad you're glad. Of course, no problem, Marco. It was fun. I was entertained by the trolls. I wish I would get so many trolls sometimes, just because I think it's entertaining. But then at the same time, what's this? Get something in my pocket. Safety glasses. Okay. I could not even tell you why I have safety glasses in my pocket. Maybe that will help me against the trolls. The winner was the guy who copied my thumbnail. I think so. He was pretty good. We had, I think Darby Monkey was pretty nasty. Then that one guy. Then we had the Confederate guy that says it all just by the profile picture or the flag that he used. And then a couple more. Sometimes I wonder if it was the same person or not, just with different accounts, just like typing away like, oh my god, I gotta be the super troll of the month. Like, I don't know, like some people have like multiple accounts because they know they get blocked, so they already have like a few that they're like watching the stream on, like on their computer, their laptop, their tablet, on their phone. That cleans their house. Well, I don't, Marco. I don't have a service that cleans my house. I gotta do it myself. So today I'm doing chores with my safety glasses on. Better be safe than sorry. And I honestly have absolutely no idea why I have safety glasses in my pocket and why I just noticed that now. So I don't know if I used them for anything earlier, but I can't think of anything. The last time I used safety glasses was when I had a blacksmithing course. Or when I did a blacksmithing course. Which was really fun, by the way. A little scary because of the stuff you work with. But I would do it again. Good thing. Oh, I'll be right back. Oscar, I know you're so hungry, poor thing. So I ran out of Oscar's food. I don't have any home-cooked meals for Oscar anymore, so I have to stream his, or I don't have to stream it, but I have to cook food tomorrow for him. So we'll do like a dog food cooking stream tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. And for today, I don't have any plan. I didn't really feel like live streaming at all, but then again, I was like, why not? And watching your stream kind of got me into the live streaming mood, Marco. But I'm really glad that I don't have that many people here, because just reading it as a moderator already got me like super overwhelmed, and I couldn't catch up with the whole chat. So imagining being the person behind the camera with that many people. I'm happy we got a small live chat here. But yeah, you get a ton of traffic, Marco. That's crazy. So many new people too. So I'm really happy for you. That's really awesome. Especially since you always said you love having so many people from all around the world. So now you get them. My wife just arrived with a yummy Southwestern salad. See you later. See you, Marco. Enjoy your salad. I hope your tummy can tolerate it and you're not getting any pain. That must be really annoying. Later, Gator. Talking about Gator reminds me that I have to work on my YouTube vlog later, the next part of the Florida episodes. I think I'm gonna do like 3 episodes all together. And then once I'm finally done with that, I will go back to the Germany vlogs. I still got so much video material from Germany from my last trip when I visited my friends and family. So I think April will be Florida vlogs and Germany, and then after that I'll do some more America related content again, like foods in America and stuff. Danny, every moderator for your channel? Sure, you definitely are a good moderator, Danny. So, where can I do that? I haven't done it in a while. I have no idea what the differences of the moderators is. I tried to read it, but my brain didn't work, so I was just like, okay, I just click one. I just said standard moderator. I can always do the other one if the other one is better. I honestly have no idea. I only have 2 moderators here. I'm not an expert on what functions moderators have or should have, but I hope that one works fine. You have 2 sorts of moderator. Yay, you're blue now. Very cool. It worked. Yeah, I'm a total noob when it comes to the whole like live stream stuff, and I know I should also do descriptions and use some like keywords and hashtags, blah 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 blah, and maybe some more catchy titles and all, because that would probably give me more people watching. But I honestly don't care about it. I'm glad we're a little channel, so the talking is easier and you can get to know the people better. Hi Aziz. One is the normal one and the other one can also time out the other moderator and delete the messages from them. Oh, okay, I did not know that. I have no idea which one Marco is, if he's the moderator that you are. I think I always just do the standard moderator just because I was too lazy to read what both options do. And standard just sounded good. Good enough for what I need here. But yeah, Daddy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know it can be rough, especially if you're moderating a German's channel. There's a lot of people that say some bad stuff, you know. So if you see anything, you know it from Marco. Like, I know you already know what to do. So if you see it, you see stuff that Marco gets, you know, the typical German stuff that we get. You can be pretty harsh and just go ahead and do what you gotta do. And with other stuff, I'm not very sensitive. Like if it's just trolls, I think they're kind of entertaining. So if it's just funny trolls, you can just leave them. But yeah, if it's like hurting any like group of people, you know the deal. Like you know what you're doing, so I don't have to explain to you. Your dog's birthday? Yay, how cool. Happy birthday to your dog. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. In case you needed to hear that in German too. It's my dog's gotcha day in July, so we still got a couple months left. And We never celebrated it, but maybe this year, especially since he's a little bit older now. You never know how many birthdays you will have when you don't. And please don't be confused that I'm wearing safety glasses for washing the dishes. I just found them in my pocket and I have no idea why they were in my pocket, so I just put them on as a joke. But yeah, better be safe than sorry, I guess. You never know. Doing chores can be dangerous. There's a lot of fatalities in doing normal activities in the house. Like a lot of people have accidents by just doing house chores, apparently. So I guess you should all wear your safety goggles. Goggles is such a weird word, isn't it? Is that an American word or a British word? I feel like it sounds British. Something a British person would use. I love British people. I'm not trying to be silly with them. It just sounds British to me. You would think that my live streams would get more interesting. I would find some cool ideas to do. But the more I do it, the lamer they get, I feel like, or the more random. So now I'm just here washing the dishes. So, with safety glasses, yeah, when you think it can't get weirder, it will find a way. But yeah, thanks for bearing with me, guys. And I think today should be pretty chill, Danny. Since it's Monday. Monday is usually a very calm day. I usually don't really stream on Mondays. There's nothing happening on Mondays. It's usually the weekend when the trolls come out here on my channel. But Mondays are usually chill, or weekdays in general. That's why I like streaming on weekdays. Just very calm, and usually there's people here that I know. Sure, Sergio. Bring him over. Since I'm already at it, I got my safety goggles on, so why not? And it keeps me from doing my taxes. Hi, no name. Nice name. Everything that helps me procrastinating, bring all your dishes over here, so I don't have to do the taxes today. In Monza, Italy. Nice. It's 1:16 a.m. Whoa. Wait, Danny, where are you from again? You're German, right? That must be beautiful. Oh, the Netherlands, sorry, yeah. I just remembered Europe. For some reason I thought it was Germany. I'm not trying to keep you up, Danny. Feel free to go whenever you gotta go. Don't worry, I got it. Like we don't have many trolls on Mondays. It should be fine. I'm not gonna be on here for long. I know Monza. I heard about it, but I've never been. I've been to Tuscany a lot. Yeah, Tuscany is the only places I've been to, or region in Italy. I've been to Pisa, to Castiglione. I forgot the name. Grosseto. Pisa and another one. Where they have the horse races. Sergio, which one is that? Where they have those horse races that on the plaza? Lombardy, very famous cars. No name, it is 6 here. You can read and speak German too? Oh wow, nice. Very cool. I wish I could say the same about Dutch, but I love Dutch. I think Dutch sounds so fun and cool. I would love to speak it. I think it's very nice to hear, very pleasing to the ears, not eyes. All depends. But yeah, one of my best friends, she lives in the Netherlands. She has a boyfriend or fiance now. He is Dutch, so she moved to the Netherlands with him. and she speaks it a little bit now, but I always enjoy listening to him. I just think the accent sounds super cool. And I heard about Lombardi, Sergio. You're from Malaysia? Very cool, no name. I've never been to Malaysia. Where's the Netherlands? You asked me where the Netherlands is. I don't speak German. Oh, you don't speak German? That's okay. You guys don't need to speak German since I'm speaking English to you. Don't you worry about it. Almost done. Oh, we're in the Netherlands. Sorry, I thought where is the Netherlands? I was like, do you need me to tell you where the Netherlands are? In close to Rotterdam. I've only been to Den Haag, to something with Apple, close to Germany, and to Amsterdam like 7 times or so. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, Danny, are you okay? Do we need to call, I don't know what your emergency number is, 110, like Germany? Hi, Fanny, how are you doing? Fanny, did you get your postcard, by the way? Just wondering. I am German, Sergio, but I live in America. That's why it's still daytime. And Fanny, don't worry about my safety goggles. I'm just wearing them as an accessory. I just thought it looks really cool wearing them doing the dishes. When did you send it? Did you come back already to Ohio? Yeah, right? I assume. I don't know the day exactly. Like pretty much when I talked to you about it, that I'm gonna send them the next day, I think probably like a week ago, a couple of days ago. But if not, maybe got lost. I remember I sent a friend in Canada a postcard from here too, and I never got to him. I think postcards often get lost, and he sent me a couple too from other countries, and from like all 4 postcards he sent me, I got 2, so 2 got lost, so 50-50. So if you don't receive any by end of this week, I'll just send it again. It's not a big deal at all. It was like really simple, so don't worry about it. I'll wait for another day or 2 and let you know. Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks, Bunny. Just comment under like a post or something, or I'll probably do a live stream until then. I have to do an Oscar cooking live stream tomorrow anyways, so yeah, let me know if it gets there tomorrow. It definitely should be. Like, it's weird. I don't know if postcards take longer than normal mail because it's not important, you know, because they don't have any priority. But I couldn't tell you. I hope it's not, it didn't get lost, but yes, what's that? I'm glad that I know you already, Funny, and you're already a friend. But if random people say something like that, like, hey, I have a question for you, and I'm like, okay, what is it? Bring it on, because it's always something weird when they start like that. But yeah, since I know you, I'm not worried about it. And I also just said it when you weren't here, Funny, that when I thought my live streams couldn't get more random and boring, now here I am doing the dishes with safety goggles. Oh well, one day we'll have like more like a topic and do some more interesting stuff, or you know, like last time when we researched some things and talked about a topic. I thought that was really fun. I think you weren't there for that last time. We had like a 3-hour conversation, 3.5 hours. So I just came on real quick to talk for like maybe an hour at most, and then we ended up talking for 3.5 hours. That was really crazy. You said you work for nonprofit, you never said what the nonprofit's for. Oh yeah, it's just because I don't like to give away like a location or like my workplace, you know, Funny, like here on YouTube. If we had like a beer together with Marco and everyone, I would definitely tell you guys, because I know you guys, but I never know I don't want to get too many informations out into the internet. But yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like oh, it's just okay. It's just a local community, you know, where we do activities like group activities with kids. Like last time, for example, I set up a movie outing where we all went to the theater and watched the movie together, and then I just organized like tickets or like just the time and all that, and how people get there, blah blah, just activity stuff. And then I have like a yoga class or stretching and exercise class for older people, so they just not stay in shape, but stay active, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's just activities and planning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And a food bank. Yeah, we have a food bank too. So people that are low income or struggle, you know, or come from Mexico and need some support, or other countries, not just Mexico, but people that don't have a job yet or have too many kids and can't really pay for groceries, they can come and pick up some food. So kinda, yeah, it's really everything. It's like super mixed. Like it's community stuff really for everyone. I like to not narrow it down to just children or teenagers or seniors. Yeah, I think it's really fulfilling for the most part. There's definitely some days where it's a little frustrating, but it's really fulfilling for the most part, doing work for people or with people, you know. Because with my major, I was planning, or I worked towards becoming a businesswoman, working in China or in America and China, like back and forth, that kind of work, you know, like communications. And that was the goal initially, just because I would have loved to live in China, or again, just because I enjoyed it so much living there. Not long term, but on and off would be cool, you know, just traveling back and forth and just doing some like company communication stuff would have been fun. But I guess it wasn't my calling. So now that I work with people and, like I said, nonprofit, yes, it sucks to not make big money, you know, because money definitely is also important and helps you a lot in life, of course, and it's a big help. And yeah, but imagining working for like a shitty company where I don't really stand for their values, and I don't know, I probably wouldn't like that either. So now I make less money, but it's fulfilling in many other ways. Very doable. Many organizations who outsource work to China needs people who can share and translate to work and organization. Yes. Yeah, we had a lot of seminars that were focused, not just, I mean, I learned the language, like speaking and writing Chinese and all that, and economics and Chinese history, but also Chinese philosophy and challenges, like contemporary challenges, or more, things that are going on in the world right now, or Sino-US relations and other countries' relations, and intercultural competences. So you know how different countries work in business, and not just business, all kind of relationships, like how those work and how the differences are. You would probably not share the values of any company that's in Fortune. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. I think just coming from like a very financially limited background, you know, growing up pretty financially poor, I think that I was trying to get out of that life and just make some money for my family and myself or future family, so that's why I was striving to become like a business person. But just knowing myself now, the older I get, it's just not what I stand for, and it's actually not even what I need. Like, I don't think money is the thing that I need the most. Obviously I need money, and it's a very privileged situation to talk like that, you know, to say I don't need that much money, because I'm just lucky that I live in a country where I can make money pretty easily to stay alive or survive, you know. So I'm aware of that. But yeah, like you said, I don't think I would stand for it, for the Fortune 500 kind of companies, and that would probably be a company I would work for if I would work with China and America. Or I would work for government, but I'm also not standing for their values at all. So yeah. Are you living alone? No, I don't live alone, Sergio. How's life in Monza, was it, right? Let me scroll back. You like München? I like München too. München is beautiful. It's a very nice town. It's very clean. It's very friendly people, very rich people for the most part, but very friendly, and they're always in a good mood just because they're probably financially very well off, so they don't have much reason to worry. It's difficult sometimes for me to... Oh, she lives with her husband, US Army soldier. Thank you, funny. It's difficult sometimes for me to make certain decisions from a job point of view, but sucks that such decisions conflict with my morality. Yes, but at the same time, I'm gonna wear my safety glasses again. It kind of feels nice. It keeps the annoying hair out of my eyes, because they always like, get in my eyes at the moment, because they have this annoying length. Yes, I totally understand that, and that's what I would have struggled with too if I worked for a company. But I think at least it's good that someone like you works for them, if you know what I mean, because you are actually a good person and you have your morals, and I feel like I'm glad that someone like you works for, let's say, a greedy company. It's better than like another greedy person without morals works for them, you know, so at least it makes it a little bit better. And those positions would unfortunately get filled anyways, so if it's you or someone else, you know, and I'd rather have you being there than someone else. So you should do a permanent thing where you wear safety glasses when talking about the world. It's dangerous anyway. You're right. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying that. I feel safer behind my glasses. It's like a layer between me and the trolls, you know. Maybe I should make it pink, so I'm wearing the pink glasses. See the world in a pink light. Yeah. But how was the trip, Funny? How did you enjoy Mexico? How did you enjoy the water? Did you see any sharks? Did they tickle your feet, or was everything okay? It looked really beautiful. I was just slightly jealous, just 9 out of 10. But yeah, I want to go one day again to Cancun with people, not just by myself. Last time I was by myself, and as a girl I was a little scary. Not really super scary, but I think it was probably safer than other places I've been to before, but probably also more dangerous than I was aware of, because I tend to be a little naive when it comes to stuff like that, like traveling by myself. But so far I've been lucky, or just well protected. Marco is rubbing off on all of us. I think so, yeah. It's hard not to. I mean, I watch his streams and his stuff a lot at the moment, so I guess there's a saying, the people you spend most time with or listen to, that's what shapes you the most. So I guess that what Marco probably falls into that category at the moment, because whenever I'm coming home from work, I usually watch his shorts or live streams. It was so good, and I didn't even want to come back. I believe it. It's always the worst part, coming back from vacation. The place is so surreal and brings a perspective that there's more to life than our daily lives. Yep, so you in that period, or in that feelings when you come back from travels and you're like, ugh, back to the rat race I go. Yeah, it's definitely a difficult transition period. I've taken a lot of videos and I need to sit and edit them probably over the weekend. Yay, that's cool. I want to see. I'm excited. I didn't film much when I was in Mexico, unfortunately. Just, I don't know. I didn't have my YouTube back then, but I took a few shorts or videos that I can make into a shorts. That's what I'm trying to say. But maybe one day I will do that. But I'm excited for you, for sure. And I'm glad you had a good time. How could you not? It looked amazing. The water is just so blue. I remember when I was flying over Mexico, just how blue the water was. I couldn't really believe it. Just a girl from, you know, a little village in Germany is suddenly going to the Caribbean. Was just kind of almost emotional for me, just seeing the blue ocean from the top. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford to be in that nice hotel area, so I had to go back into downtown Cancun and live there, and I could barely ever go to the ocean because yeah, I didn't want to like drive around in a cab by myself all the time, or I couldn't walk there, it was too far. But I made some friends there in the week I was there, or the 2 weeks I was there, and they drove me to the beach like 2 times. I think I've only been to the beach 2 times during my time in Cancun. Most of the times I was just downtown. That's why I want to go back longer, or like with friends or my husband, you know, just to enjoy it. You sub to funny, that's good. Yeah, support each other. Danny, do you have a, I remember, or I don't remember if I asked you the question, do you have a YouTube channel, Danny, or not? Because if you do, I'm gonna check out yours too. You know, gotta support each other. What Marco always says, he only follows people that he thinks are interesting, or do stuff that he thinks is interesting, which I understand, just because, yeah, it's understandable. I get that. But since we all get along here, I guess we all like have a little bit similar interest, or humor at least. Do you have a channel? Oh wow, that's really good. Very cool. So we're at the same sub range right now, like around 1500 subs. Very nice. What kind of content do you make, Danny? Don't ever ask me that question, please. I hate that question. So I'm sorry that I asked you that question, because I couldn't even answer. I was saying like traveling, Germany, America, cultural stuff, differences between countries, cooking, my dog, my kids. It's just all over the place. So please don't ever ask me what my channel is about. You have contents up? Gems, crystals, and fishing. Oh, I remember that. I am already subscribed to you. Yeah, I remember that. Sorry, that you have gems and crystals. I saw it, and I thought it was funny because I just got a follower that's also into gems and crystals. So I had to double check if it's not the same person, but I remember that. Okay, yeah, I'm already subscribed to you. Never mind. I just haven't commented yet. I'm really lazy with that sometimes. So I will eventually. I'm just, I was so busy with making my vlog, or like finishing my vlog, finally uploading that I was not really actively watching much at the moment. For my heart, it has always been cleaning our home. I like cleaning, but I can't anymore. Aww. 10 hours. I mean, you have a big home. I literally just have this little palace here. It is not much, but oh, there's a lot to do if you got a husband. Hi, welcome back, Shuriken. It goes good. How about you? You sub to? Yay, yeah, sub to each other. Let's go and sub away, everyone. And one day we'll have a meetup and we'll all go to Subway. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Right? Speak of the alien and they shall appear. Oh yeah, you're right, Danny. Good thing I only have pants. That's easier. Marco, look at this chill stream here. We got 4 or 5 people, you know, it's an easy conversation. I don't even have to scroll anymore. Like I used to have some streams with like 30 people at times. I had to like scroll up and down all the time to catch up with the comments. But now I'm just here with my safety glasses, reading your comments in a chill mood, drinking my water. And yeah. Can we see those neon socks? I think I'm not wearing. No, I changed my socks just because they got dirty from walking around all day and cleaning. I'm wearing white socks now. But I have all kinds of neon socks. Make sure to show them next time or wear them next time. And I only did that, Marco, because I know you're not a creep. I know you're not one of those. But if a stranger just asked me that question, I'd be like, nope, definitely not. I remember uploading that one vlog in Germany was, that was not a fart, that was my elbow. Or was it? I was walking around barefoot in this vlog just because there was like a barefoot path, like a wellness kind of thing for like your foot reflex zone therapy, blah blah. And I remember the first comment under the video was like, feet. I'm like, oh, I already regret it. Why is this such a weird thing? Like, when did we start doing that? Can we stop doing that? Can people do that like privately in their home, like with the person they're with, and can they leave other people's feet alone? I feel threatened by feet people. Like even now, I'm wearing like sandals, but I have to wear socks because I feel weird not wearing them. You know, when I walk around outside, you never know where they are. That's why I'm not comfy to have too many in the stream. The downfall could be to start making mainstream. I highly doubt that with you, Marco. I'm not worried about mainstream with you. I think you can let go of that fear. And sure can, you have your style and everything. I don't think you will be mainstream either, don't worry. And since most of you are German here, as a non-German, I never guessed how much people of German ancestry got trolled for the past. Oh, yes, it's in streams, it's a normal life all the time. Mind-blowing that people can leave it 80 years ago. I know, it's not even our generation, not even the generation before us. It's like the generation before that. And even there, barely any people are still alive from that time. So, yeah, it's definitely interesting sometimes what Germans get to hear. And I'm not saying, you know, like we definitely are not the ones that get the most shit. You know, there's other people from other countries that have it way worse than us. So I'm not trying to complain because I'm still very privileged, you know, being from Germany, and it just goes in here and out there. Like it's more like you know, when you have like something on your screen, like some like speckle on your screen or some like dirt on your screen, it's more like that. You just want to get it off, like it's annoying you, like it's there and you don't, like you would rather not have it there, but it's not like super bad or like super annoying, like you can live with it. So it's kind of that level, like yeah, it's annoying, but it's whatever. People go crazy seeing me barefoot putting their AirTags in my wife's car. I know. And I knew that you did that on purpose. I knew that you're trying to test how society works, like social norms and everything. I knew that you placed that foot there for a reason. I was like, Marco does not do that for no reason. That is not a coincidence. You're not concerned about becoming mainstream, but it's always nice to only have a few people in you guys' chats. Yeah, I agree. I really enjoy it that way. Just feel like you can just make like real connections, you know, and like create like a friendship with people instead of just knowing some people's names. And yeah, I don't know if it's gonna stay like this forever. Not saying I hope that I'll never get more subscribers. Like I don't care if I do or if I don't, if that makes sense. Like I'm totally fine if it stays like this forever. I think it's really chill. It's a very cool place to be. It's enough people to have a really good conversation and different opinions and perspectives, but not too many to get overwhelmed with it. What the heck? Yeah, they kind of missed the joke right there, Marco. Everyone gets to share shit, but an internet platform gives you a sense of protection and anonymity. Yeah, for sure. That's why earlier, Marco, I tried to call the people in, like the troll people out in your stream. So, for example, a koala person just kept going, and just kept it coming. I was like, okay, koala. I was like, well, here's your stage. I'm all ears. Let me hear. Let's bring it on. Let's entertain us. You know, like troll us, but troll us good. Like it better be funny, it better be witty, it better be super smart, and yeah, like entertain us, bring it on. And then koala was quiet for the next 15 minutes or so, just because they don't have anything to say. Unfortunately, like they're really, really bland, and I don't want to say boring. I don't want to be like judgmental or anything, but you know, there's just nothing behind it, just hot air. The few people are just screaming. Well, to each their own, you know. If for some reason you like that, which I totally cannot understand at all, but I don't have to, you can, you know, yeah, but do you have to comment it and like make people uncomfortable for being barefoot or wearing sandals? Wasn't that the norm back then, that we all wore sandals? Maybe that's why. Maybe I just uncovered it. Maybe it's because people, it's the body part that people hide the most on a daily basis, and maybe that's because, and that's why it's so special now for them. And I also heard that the feet are weirdly connected in the brain to, I forgot what it was. That would have been an important fact right now. Like I forgot the important part about this, but they're connected with something. So maybe people make this like mind connection with it, or I don't know. I'm not trying to get into that and understand. Buonanotte, Rogervan. I probably pronounced it very weird. That was a super German pronunciation of a Portuguese name, or I don't even know. Stick it to me. And Mark, right here, there are platforms where you can sell. Yeah, that you can. Yeah, I never thought about that at all. Funny, don't give me macro ideas. I was actually like asked by a person before, not funny, if I want to do that. They're like, you got really nice feet, you got a really nice arc, you got very small toes, you could make really good money on this platform. And I never heard about that before. I was like, especially now after hearing that, no, definitely not. I would feel so weird, like be it that platform or any other that Marco always names, like only pants. No thanks. I'd rather sell my soul to the devil. Krishna. What do people always mean when they say Krishna? I know is that another a goddess or god in India, in Hinduism? Where are you all from? I'm new to your channel. Hi, Aaron Taylor. I am from Germany, but I live in Tennessee in America. Where are you from? And please don't ask me what this channel is about, because I have no idea. I do a lot of cooking. I have a cute dog. I cook for him sometimes. I do travel between Germany and America, but that's all. I don't know how to summarize my channel, like what it's about. I often try things, but I'm glad you're here, Aaron Taylor. Oh, here. You just said, what's your channel about? I was telling that earlier to my friends here. Please don't ask me what my channel is about, because I just don't know. It's usually just talking about life in America and how different it is to Germany, and just life in general. We have like very deep conversations sometimes. Sometimes it's very, I don't know, it's all over the place, I would say. Oh, I was on your recommended page of YouTube. That's funny. Hi, Gino. Aqui do Brasil. Nice. Okay, so I was Portuguese. I was right. I bet it's very nice in Brazil right now. It's getting nice here too now. It's getting really warm and humid actually, which I'm not a huge fan of. I can take the warm, but not the humid. There's no nice way to say it, so trolls don't have much intelligent, interesting knowledge, but they still want some sort of interaction, so they resort to negativity. Huh. That's a very, very good way to put it. Thank you, Shuriken, for that perspective. Yes, no, yeah, there's nothing behind it. It's just a facade. And they still want their interaction or attention, just like a basic human need, I guess. But there's no other way they would get it. Yeah, that's a good point. That's why I usually feel sorry about it or about them, you know, and I don't really get upset unless they're like hurting someone that I like, or even if I don't like them. If they keep it to a somewhat okay level, I'm not really upset about it. That's a Hindu god. Jai Shri Krishna is praise to Krishna like praise to Jesus. Okay, I was wondering. Oh, thanks, Funny. I'm so glad that you speak it and I can ask you now. So what is Rati Krishna? Rati Krishna? I see that a lot too when people are in my stream. It's usually when they talk to each other, they would use Rati Krishna, if I'm not wrong. Your comment offended me as a troll. I'm a troll too, just dependable. Well, I don't consider you as a troll, Funny. So good try. But maybe on another channel you're more trolly than here, but I don't see you as a troll anymore at all. I might do a stream waxing my car and see how that goes. Okay, I just saw I might do a stream waxing and I got really scared for a second. But that's good. I think that might be some good ASMR for people. If you're a troll, you're excluded from my comment. I don't think Funny's a troll. I think Funny, you definitely have the troll potential. But the good troll, the entertaining kind of troll, the ones that I would not block from my chat. Like the ones it makes me chuckle or think, or the conversation even thrives from some kind of trolls. I did see your comment, sorry, Aaron. And I am over 18 and under 60. And did I miss one? And my channel, that was the last question. My channel is usually about either we cook together, I make German food sometimes, I talk about life in Germany, or I post videos about Germany or America, since I'm German living in America, just how life is here compared to Germany. Yeah, travel stuff, camping, hiking, I do all that outdoorsy stuff. And my dog, so if you like animals, I have a lot about my dog and my cats here. All over the place. You recognize the accent? Yeah, I bet. It's hard to get rid of a German accent, and I'm not even trying anymore. I think it got a little bit less strong, but it's definitely still there as far as I can tell. But I mean, you guys can all tell, so it's probably still there. I do miss Germany. I miss my family and my friends, and some things like bakeries and being able to go out in nature everywhere I want to go, you know, not just parks. Like, it's way less limited than here. And certain like environmental regulations or food regulations, you know, like I can be more sure that stuff that I'm eating in Germany is a little bit more regulated than here in America. Just things like that, just the safety of food and water. I just know it's more regulated. It has higher regulations, that kind of safety level. I mean, but all in all, I feel very safe here in America when it comes to everything else. And I do like my life here a lot, so I don't really miss it that much, but definitely my family, you know, that aspect. I've always wanted to visit Germany. I'm from Europe myself. Oh, cool. Where are you from, Erin, if I may ask? And Germany is cool. I can recommend. I'm not a huge fan of Berlin, but depends on what you like, you know, what kind of vibe you're looking for. It can be really cool. There's a lot of restaurants and international stuff in Berlin and historical. It's an unspoken rule that YouTube trolls don't really post videos. No, they can't reveal anything about themselves. It's also, they don't have anything to reveal, so they can't post videos. They have like a phone without any photos or videos. Probably not many friends they talk to either. It's just blank, blank, blank. I only floor the pedal to the metal with my feet. Schmetterling. That's a good one. Yeah, I think Schmetterling, you hear that a lot in like South Park or, not South Park, but just those kind of like memes where people make fun of German language. Krankenhaus, Schmetterling, Kreissäge, Krankenwagen. But it doesn't sound that harsh, does it? It just really depends on how you pronounce it. Like if you want to, you can make it sound bad, but it just really depends on how the people or the person talks in general. YouTube trolls don't post videos on live stream playing Scrabble, so I'm probably to act more than helped. Yes, that's another point. Shuriken, you're right. Funny makes videos and he posts, so you can't be a troll. You're excluded from that cool club. It's an exclusive club and you're not part of it, Funny. I've always wanted to visit you. Oh, I already read that. Feet are useful, don't put yourself in a box. Scandinavia, how cool. Very nice. I love Scandinavia. I haven't been, but from their politics and socio, I'm looking for the word right now. I have it in German. The socialist aspects of it, welfare, education, how you don't dub videos or films or movies. You know, you like use the English language, so you guys are really good with English. And I think you're just like a superior part of the world, to be honest. I think Scandinavians just have it sorted out. You're planning on moving to Germany, Ali? That's really cool. Where are you trying to go? And where are you from originally? Aaron, what country could that be? Är du svensk, Aaron? I am over 50 and under 60 that narrows it down. Yeah, I always like bring that age range 18 to 60. I think it's, I don't know, people don't need, you know, I like not offending anyone, like you can ask people's ages, of course, and sometimes it's important in certain aspects. If you're in dating or something, of course you need to know how old a person is just to make sure. I look like an insect, so I'm not gonna do that. We are real here, but not that real. Like let's try to keep it together a little bit. But yeah, with the age thing, I have so many friends that they have so many different ages or in different age groups, like 80s, 60s, 40s, 30s, 20s. Okay, and it stops there. But yeah, I think age really doesn't matter anymore, as long as people are above a certain age, you know, and have like this maturity and like a level where you can communicate with them and you get along, all that fun stuff. Sounds plausible maybe, but man, did I enjoy the chicken itza short you posted. Me too, Shuriken. I already told him earlier that I was just slightly jealous, only like a 9 out of 10. Or 9.5 probably. Or probably like an 11 to be honest. But yeah, I try to be more happy for you than jealous. I just mentioned to Ami that I have a lot of videos of Chichen Itza. I'm going to have to edit it. Yes, please. We are waiting. Drunk dancing awkwardly with an Aquaman. Are you gonna post this, most importantly? I'm learning language, a German language. Any advice? From Syria, okay. I would say if it's just the basics, you know, you just want to learn the basics and something that's for free. My husband uses Duolingo. It's for free and it's like a game, so you really get hooked by it, and which is good when it's like something about learning something. I'm not supporting any like games and stuff or anything that gets you hooked, but I think in that case it's good. So Duolingo, it's for free and it has all kind of languages, but yeah, it helped him a lot with the basics. And then maybe watched like a German TV show on YouTube. I think there's some TV shows out there, like quite funny ones, and they have subtitles maybe in your language, or you can activate the subtitles, you know, it's just so you hear it and you can read what it means. That's how a friend of mine from Korea learned German pretty well. Like he used that tool. And of course, just books, but books are not really, for me personally, they're not very effective. And maybe you can find like a language partner or something. I think there's like platforms for that. But if you just want to learn it on your phone a little bit, I think Duolingo is just good to get it started. You have a nice channel and it was nice chat. I got to go. Thanks for being nice and have a nice day. Germany's great. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking in on us and hanging out. And I hope to see you next time. And if not, that's totally fine too. Have a great evening or night or whatever time it is. It's night. It's Scandinavia. Just remember that. So it's probably the same time as Germany. Once someone asked why I need a moderator with 50 subs only, I locked him up and he had 0 subs. No, Marco. Well, you're not telling the truth now. He had 4, okay? So he was a very popular and very famous guy. He had a lot of important things to say. So his 4 subs are really a big fan. And you can't forget about those. I looked him up too. I thought it was hilarious. And there's usually those kind of people that say something like, oh, you don't have any followers, or you're talking to, what did he say to you? He said something like you're talking or preaching to no audience or no one. I was like, dude, we have like 59 likes already on this, which is crazy. Because I'm not trying to base my live streams on like likes, like how they are or anything. It's always for me, like when I leave the live stream and I feel like I learned something new, I met some new people, or we just had a good conversation, it's already a big success for me. But just as a comparison, I have like around like 10 likes usually around on my live streams, and you had like 60, so that is really amazing. So he was just jealous, as simple as that. Safety goggles off while speaking about age revealing conventions. That's a risky move, Ami. I know. Just I'm risking it all tonight, guys. I'm risking it all. I'm drinking water out of my army mug and I don't have my safety goggles on. Let's go crazy. Is it water? You never know. I think I got an Oscar here in my throat. They're everywhere. All that sounds like awesome programming. Das deutsche Unwort des Jahres ist, oh mein Gott, that's a long word. Das Krankenhausversicherungsverbesserungsgesetz von Karl Lauterbach, seriously. So the hospital insurance improvement law. Yeah, we Germans, all our words like nouns get put together instead of like having a space between them. So they can get longer and longer and longer. what was the one, Marco, with the Rinder-Etikettierungsmaschine or something like that? But there's another one, Schiffsfahrt, blah blah blah. But I forgot about those. Krankenhaus is such a cool sounding word, especially for a place that's good to avoid. Yeah, Krankenhaus is not where you want to be. And then if you bring in insurance and law into the same word, yeah, it's not a good word. Thanks a lot, no problem. Ali, good luck with going to Germany and your plans in Germany. And do you know what you want to do, Ali, in Germany? I know we have a lot of people from Syria coming to Germany, and I hear a lot of successful stories of them getting jobs and good opportunities. I'll be back in a few minutes. Sure, take your time, Shuriken, don't worry. Langenscheid, Deutschkurse sind gut. Langenscheid. Yeah, I have a few of those, and like I think I use them for French and Swedish. Krankenhaus is probably the German for rage room, where I pay money to break stuff for an hour to level down my rage and disappointments. Very close. That's something that sounds like an American hospital because of the bill you will get. That's how you. That's when you need a rage room. But Krankenhaus is a hospital in Germany. But yeah, still not the place you want to be, even though it's for free and the insurance covers it. I just hate the smell, and just being around sick people is just not the vibe. Sometimes I'm thinking it would be a cool idea to have Oscar trained like under this program where you can train your dog to go into nursing homes or hospitals and visit people. I think Oscar would enjoy that a lot, and maybe the people as well, but I don't know, that would probably cost money and time that I don't have both of them at the moment, so probably not possible at the moment, and too much effort even just to look into that. But I thought about it. I thought maybe Oscar would be a good dog for that. I'm an IT engineer. I want to move with my little family to Germany to start new life. Oh, cool, very cool. IT engineers. We need IT engineers. Ali, good luck with your plans. Germany's a great place to start. New life, that's scary, isn't it? Ali, are you excited? Do you know what time you want to do that? Like what time range or... Thanks, Danny. Donau-Schifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitän. Yes, that's one of those. I just love German words. I kind of miss that. Sometimes I even miss speaking German. It just... Marco, do you have that feeling sometimes? You've been in America for much longer than me, but do you ever get the feeling of that German language rolls off the tongue like weird? You know, it just feels weird for you to speak it. And English feels more normal now. Like I'm at that point, which is a little scary because I don't want to lose my German. I don't think I'm going to lose it. I just have to really focus if I speak German, you know, to stay in the language. In 3 to 6 months. Okay, so pretty soon, huh? Exciting. I hope you'll have a good new life there, and your family too, of course. But yeah, Germany is definitely a good country, and it's for the most part very welcoming and helpful. So I think you will be successful with those plans, especially if you have a good educational background, you know, or like a job qualification. You will easily find something there, you know, to make money. So yeah, I'm glad Germany can be a good country for many people to start a new life and get a better future financially and career-wise. I think it's very similar here in America. A lot of people come to America for starting over and having a new life, because it's really way more simple to make money here in America. I'll take you guys with me real quick. There's actually a junkyard where you can pay $100 and totally destroy a car with a sledgehammer, getting rid of your rage. Oh really? Yeah, I think there's even rooms, and I heard about those junkyards where you can destroy like windows or glass and all that. So I never thought about it. I don't really. I'm not a very ragey person, even though I'm German. I get high blood pressure sometimes when I get upset with stuff, but I never felt the urge to destroy something, I guess. But yeah, why not? Maybe you should do that for your birthday, Marco. I hope you every beautiful thing to you. Thanks for your nice words. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate it. Same to you. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about Germany. It's just really easy for people to go and stay and get help in the beginning, you know, to establish a good situation or a good life or a decent life. It's not always good, but at least decent or safe, you know. So that's something, especially when people, I get like those bit cramps at the moment. I think I'm lacking magnesium, and I started working out again, so I should probably take some magnesium. But yeah, Germany is a good country for starting over, and same with the US. But in the US, it's much harder to get into. Just the whole green card process or getting in general, even if you're just traveling, is not easy. So yeah, there was definitely a process. I might want to do a video about that, just how to, you know, get your green card, what you have to think of and not do or do, and that stuff. If you guys would be interested in that. If not, then I might still do it just because other people might think it's interesting. But yeah, German starts sounding weird for me sometimes. Yeah, for me too, it does. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. I appreciate it. I just saw them flying around. It's cute. Yeah, to me too. Now I just got into my German brain. It's like, okay, German. Just because I read German, but I don't have to get into my German brain. It's confusing sometimes. When I talk to my family or friends on the phone in German, I really have to like force myself to get into the German mindset and keep my sentences German in the structure. And sometimes it comes out in the English sentence structure, but just with German words, and then I just feel like a complete like idiot, and it just sounds weird. But it gets better after a while. So if I talk for like an hour, it will be back to normal, but it's definitely a way to get to that point. As non-German living in the Western world, my advice to anyone who's moving would be respect the local laws, respect the local culture, blend in. Don't need to isolate to be unique. That's some good advice, Fanny. Maybe you should write some brochures for people moving to different countries. I think it's always okay to bring in your own culture, you know, a little bit. Because like us, you know, we learn from each other, and it never hurts to bring some good aspects from your culture into another country. But I definitely agree. If you go somewhere, at least try to, of course, be respectful as like a non-negotiable. Isolating can be hard because it's just like a tendency people have that they isolate or they stick to a group of people that they already to speak the language, the same language, but it doesn't help with learning the new language. So it's a tricky thing. But yeah, respect the local culture for sure. Learn about it. Learn about no's and no-goes and do's, and that is really an important point. Yeah, being safe and stable is the main thing I'm looking for, especially with a angel little kid. I understand, Ali. I don't have a kid myself, but I can understand totally, or imagine when you have a kid that you want the best for them, in a safe country. Germany's not always the safest anymore. Like, it's definitely getting a little bit different, It's not always that safe anymore, but compared to other countries, of course, it's still very safe. So yeah, but I'm hoping the best for you, Ali. And you deserve to be safe, and your kids too, of course. You're learning American slang. I know, I saw your book. Oscar wants to sit with us. You're making those grunting sounds, huh? Bringing culture is good. Different cultures are what makes the world beautiful, but also makes sure that everyone can point of view, and there can be more than one right. Yes, there can be more than one right, that's for sure. But yeah, when in doubt, or when you're not agreeing with the other right that you go, like the country you go to, their right is unfortunately probably the right that is more right than yours, even though that's hard to accept, but that's just how the country works and has always worked. Not saying it's good, but otherwise it will just create a big disharmony and you'll get in trouble. And yeah, so yes, it's hard to go to a different country and adapt and everything. It's not easy. I was about to say something. Oh yeah, funny, by the way, yesterday I went to an Indian restaurant with my husband, and I had, I can't say it, I forgot. Mekna? No, I already forgot. It was like a fenugreek leaf, creamy cashew sauce with peas and basmati rice, the usual. And my husband had those cheese, that yummy cheese cut in cubes with onions and peppers, and some tomato based one. I forgot the name. It was really good though. It was delicious. Indian food is just my top 2 is Greek food and Indian food, and Turkish food sometimes, and sometimes, yeah, it depends what mood I'm in, but Indian is always in my top 3. I will never leave that spot. Paneer butter makhani. It was some form of makhani, yeah. It was like mekna makhani or something. No, not mekna. I forgot. Is there another one with an M, like M-E? Dal? No, not dal. Dal is lentils, right? Thank you, Marco, for the 100s. I appreciate it. Did you turn on a candle, Schatzi? No. Smells like a fragrant candle here. How are you, homie? Homie or dog? Sup, dog? DAWD. Panitika. Yes, Meti Makani. That's what I had yesterday. Thank you. It's driving me nuts when I don't know a word, but I have it there. Like, I want to say it, but I can't think of it. That's driving me crazy, especially when I can't Google it on my phone while I'm in the live stream. So I'm one of those people that Googles everything once I don't know something. So thanks, Funny, for helping out. Like a bat out of hell. What's that? Oscar looks like a bat sometimes. And your husband would have some form of paneer? Yes, paneer is the cheese, right? And he had some naan bread with it too. It was really good. And they're so friendly there. And I had a chai, and Funny, you better be proud of me, but I was not being a white American woman. I'm not even American, but you know what I mean. I didn't say, can I have a chai tea, please? I just said, can I have a chai? Because I know that chai already means tea. So I didn't say chai tea. I tried to not do that anymore, because I used to be one of those chai tea people, but I'm not anymore, and I'm very proud of it. It's a form of cheese with naan. It's so good. I love it. It's like tofu. It reminds me a lot of tofu, like bean curd. I just love the consistency, and I just love how many different spices go in it, like cloves and cardamom, and it's so fragrant, or fenugreek, and just how long they cook the curries and how much cooking goes into it. You know, it's just the opposite of fast food for me. I just love it. 100 points for that. Yay. My colleagues from South Chicago say, can I have a chai tea latte with cream in it? That must be so upsetting. You just duplicated yourself. I duplicated. Yeah, I mean, you're probably so used to it now, but yeah, I hear that all the time, that people say that too. Like, can I have a white chocolate mocha latte or a chai latte, please? So I'm trying not to be one of these people. And I finally reached that stage. It's the small successes, isn't it? Small successes in life. Oscar, what's up? Are you hungry? Oh, no. You want to eat some? I'm gonna get him some food. Look at my plant, by the way. It's a jungle in here, guys. It's a jungle. I'm at 1%. Oh, no. Oscar, come. Come. Okay. Yeah, that's him with dry food. So now you know why I have to cook him food, because he doesn't care about dry food. I'll force him to eat some dry food later and cook him some food tomorrow. So if you guys want to join me tomorrow, feel free to join. If not, that's totally fine. And I wish you guys a great night. And thank you so much for tuning in for this very spontaneous random live stream. And I have to say bye now because my battery's at 1%. Cajun powder. Oh yeah, I know that one too. Cajun powder. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Bye y'all.